Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while since I put one of these out. I was up hunting for the first couple weeks of October. This is now the third week and back home. Man, we had an excellent season. Got a lot done up there. Butchered a lot of deer. But hey, your meat got to come from somewhere, right? So I'd rather get mine the natural way and without all the chemicals and everything in it. But sometimes, and most of the time, we got to do what we got to do. We got to go to the store, we got to go to the store. And that's what today's video is I had to go to the store. And when I was at the store, I saw a nice piece of meat that I love smoking, and it was on sale, and I just had to get it. So, and I wanted to get this so I could do a test run to see how it turned out. And in a couple weeks for our work dinner, I'm going to be making something with this, which I'm not going to ruin the video until then. I'll keep you all in suspense. And I'm going to try to make this today. So we'll head over here and I'll show you what we're going to do and we'll get things started. Alrighty, so here it is. Very simple. Very few ingredients. I got this nice pork belly, and I'm going to use today all-purpose rub because I don't really want to give it a big red peppery kind of flavor, because what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use this Japanese style barbecue sauce here because I want to not have the flavors clash together, not trying to fight each other. So I wanted to give it just a basic pork belly smoked flavor with the Japanese style barbecue sauce. Now, I would have used this Japanese barbecue sauce because this is my favorite, but as this is really thin and it can run off of it really fast, so I'm going to switch this one up because this is more of a sauce than this is more of a liquid. So, without further ado, let me get this pork belly out. We'll get her seasoned up, and then we'll get the smoker started. So let me go out and we'll get the cutting board and we'll get this seasoned up. Now we got this cutting board here. This is my cutting board basin combination. We're going to cut this out of here. I'll take out my pork belly. Now, what happens is normally people will trim this down, get rid of these little extra pieces. I'm gonna actually take that one little piece off there, but I'm like, hey, why trim this down just to throw away that extra meat? And I know a lot of people will like use it for grind and other things that they do, but hey, you know, a lot of people don't grind their own meat or do any of that stuff. So I'm like, just use it as is. That's good enough for me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on this side here. I'm just gonna make a few scores with the sharp knife. Let me get a nice sharp one out of the drawer here. That's the one I want. Let's see, this one here. And we're just gonna put some cuts in this, just to score this top so the flavor can get down in there. And our spices. And let's go the other way, just a couple. Especially in this thickest part in the middle. Okay, that's all we're gonna do. Now, we're gonna season this down. Okay, and like I said, this is just all purpose. You can use your favorite spice you want. And you can pretty much put as much of this as you want on there. Pat it in. It's a lot of meat, and there's going to be a lot of fat rendering going on, so you will lose a lot of your spice that will go basically into the waste as it runs off. Don't forget your sides. I'm going to actually flip this over. Get this all, got little chunks in here because I haven't used this spice in a while. That's what's nice about making your own spice too. I haven't graduated to that part yet where I make my own spice, but it will be coming. So we're gonna just coat this down. And then we got this in there. I'm gonna take the extra that fell off the sides, and I'll coat all the way around this. Get her all nice and coated. Okay. Make sure she's all pushed in there. Make sure everything got coating on it. Okay. This Chinese barbecue sauce here, we're going to be waiting for a little while for that. That won't be going closer to the end. So now what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit and absorb these spices. Actually, I'm going to put a little more on there because it seems like it's a little light. Okay. And we're going to go out and start the pellet grill up. I'm using my Rectech Bullseye today. And we're going to set that for 250 degrees. And it'll take 10 minutes or so to fire up, and in that time this will be done and ready. You'll see when we go to put this on, it'll be nice and like shiny and sweaty looking, and that's how we want it, so we know all the spice soaked in. Alrighty guys, so it's been 10 minutes. Grill is up to temperature, which is 250 degrees. I put a pan on the bottom there to catch the extra grease, because this Bullseye, the only problem with this Bullseye, it's a great, awesome machine. It just doesn't have a drain. This is just used to be a pellet grill. A lot of the pit bosses and other Traegers and stuff, they have the grill with the drain. These do not. But these also, what's special about these is they can go up to 1,000 degrees. I've gotten this as high as 997. It's just how it works. And the pellets I'm using today are hickory mixed with apple. So as you can see here, our pork belly here got nice and shiny. I don't know if you can get a right look at that, but she's ready to go, and we're gonna put her on. Okay, and we put it fat side down, and we're gonna let that go until it gets an internal temperature of like 190, because we want to get it to 195, but we'll pull it early so it sits in rest and it will still go up in temperature as it cools down. But then right around the 170 mark, we'll come out and we'll coat her up with our barbecue sauce. All right, guys, so we hit 180. We're now going to pull this probe out for a little bit. And I'm going to coat her down with some sauce. We had juice just running out of the hole I pulled out. I'm going to coat her down here. Nice and coat it up. Put more here. Put some on the edges. Sides. Okay. Put it back in that little hole right there. Actually, let me make a new hole here just to make sure I got the right temperature. Oh man, it's so soft. It's like going in like butter. Wow. It's not even done yet. Okay, guys. We're going to let that sit now until she gets to 190. And then we're going to cut her down and let her sit. And she'll gain in temperature. And we want to be right around the 195 mark when she's complete. We'll be back. Okay, guys. So there it is. The finished product. So we're going to give us a slice here. Let me grab a fork or something because it's going to still be hot. That's a spoon. All right, give this a couple slices here. I'm gonna, there we go. That sauce is crusted up really nice on there. Ooh, juice are shooting everywhere. Smells amazing. Okay. Lay these out. Look at how juicy that looks. Man, oh man. I'll take this piece right here. Got a nice smoke ring on there. I'm gonna cut this up. Oh, my knife is fighting me here. What the heck's going on here? There we go. Can't even hardly pick it up with my fork. It's so tender. Going to give it a... man. Really good. We got a different knife here. That's my brisket knife. I don't know why it's giving me such a hard time. Man, is that good. Like I said, you can see how juicy that is. So soft. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. And please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you again.